So generally what I do is I have the cloth in my dominant hand. So I'm right-handed, I use my right hand. And this may be a little hard with the video, but sometimes the best time to do this is at night. And then what you want to do is you want to turn the light out. Okay, so I know it's a little hard for you to see right now.
I can still see.
But it's going to be harder for her, yeah, to run away. And you can reach into the cage. You can grab her.
I got the light.
And then turn your light back on. Now, it doesn't matter how you're holding her in the towel, okay? Her tail is here and her head is here right now, and I have to reposition her. Say hello. There she is, okay? So then what I do is I switch to my off hand, and I use my thumb and my forefinger right underneath essentially what you would think of as your cheekbones or your jaw, okay? So this is my thumb right here underneath, and this is the outline of my finger on this side. And if you'll look, the other rest of my fingers completely open and relaxed, or they can curl this way, but you do not want to hold with those other fingers. You only want to hold with these two fingers, because if you compress the chest, you can restrict her breathing. You cannot hurt a bird by holding around their neck, okay? So the towel and the bird just lays in my hand, and she is actually holding on to the towel, which is fine. It keeps her feet busy. Now, the other thing that I do, and this is sort of natural for me, is I sort of twist my fingers this way. So the thumb is here and that's there, because their necks are actually quite long. This is the whole length of her neck here. And if you keep them even, she has a little bit more play. So I do this, it essentially makes them sit up straight and they fuss less. Okay, so that's just sort of a little pro tip. Then you want to bring that and you want to feel right. Well, you can see where the feathers sort of come together and there's almost like a little seam down the middle. That right there is the keel bone, and you can feel it. Think of your Thanksgiving turkey and the bone that goes down the center with the breast muscle on either side. And then when I take those feathers and I get them out of the way, you can see the breast muscle right there. Now, you do not need to move these feathers. I'm just doing this so that you can see, okay? Then you take your syringe, pull off the cap, take the needle. Notice how my finger is not on the end of the syringe when I insert it. You can use it like a dart, okay? You can hold it like a pencil, but do not put your finger here, because this medicine is such a tiny amount. As you're pushing in through the skin, you can accidentally push the medicine outside the bird. So hold it like this, insert the needle gently, go, depress the plunger, and remove.